Hello, numismatic stackers. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, we had a nice Christmas break, and looks like we got ourselves a wonderful USB microscope for Christmas. Yes, and it's from Economical. So, I mean, it's a pretty good quality item, and it's actually surprisingly affordable. Like literally $39. $39. Has great resolution, very crisp, and you can focus it in and out, just like so. So I'm just going to actually show you the mechanisms on this device anyway, since I'm going to try and showcase this thing. So you can put an SD card in here and you can save your pictures if you want to, but I just want to do it just to look at things. You can charge it up with, here's the charger. The charger goes right up at the top port up here, okay? And here's how you focus it, just right here. If you have a slab coin, you can turn it around and you can unscrew this and elevate it up if you want to. The one thing that I've found is these things kind of get in the way from the slab coins. So right now I'm just going to look at some raw coins for now, and then we're going to do some slab coins. But right now, can you guys kind of guess what coin this is right now? It's pretty neat. If you said 1972, you are correct. This is the FS 103. Very, very cool. But look at how wonderful the photo comes in. But we do have glare from the plastic from the 2x2 flips. But man, it makes it so easy to look at everything. It's so much better than that pluggable 2.0 that I have. This is it's more crisp. Definitely it is. And the more we go into this, you'll start to notice we got some better images coming up soon. Now, here's a coin that I found coin roll hunting. This is a 2017 P. Okay, but I noticed it has doubling on this thing. If you go over to Liberty, you can definitely see a little bit of notching going on there. Isn't that cool? Double diverse. It's pretty neat. I just keep it, you know. Maybe there'll be an FS number soon. There probably is now, but at the time I found this, there really wasn't one. But it's pretty neat. There's definitely a break in all the letters. Hardly. I mean, that's extremely minor right there. Extremely minor right here, but more the doubling is on the word Liberty. Look at that. I mean, it's pretty neat. I can't believe I found that. So now we're gonna move on to a dime. I've had this for quite a while. This is let's see, what year is this? 1941, yes, but it's a San Francisco. This is one of the hot varieties here. Look at the north of the S there. Pretty sweet. That's a very nice RPM. Look at that. Wow, is that clear? That's really cool. I really like this. That's sweet. So now what are we gonna do? We've got a couple raw silver dollars that I've had for a while. This is an 1891. If I can get the date here. Oops. Coin's kind of lopsided. Okay, 1891 New Orleans. We're gonna flip it over because the error is on the reverse of this coin. Let's see if you guys can find it. There it is. Look at that, 1891 New Orleans. We got the partial E, or no, actually it's a full E reverse here. That's cool. That is just like the awesomest thing ever to see that. And I have two of these. This is called the BER error, I believe. So basically it's a clash of liberty right there. So it's very, very cool coin. Very cool. We got this. This is so close to a really, really expensive die clash. This is an 1883 New Orleans. You can see above the head we have clashing going on right there. Let's see if we can look at anything else here. Yep. But what you're gonna see is how flat the date is and how flat the stars are. It's just a obliterated die. Yeah, they really worked this thing hard, polished the crap out of it. The devices are very shallow. I can't believe there's one that's even worse than this. That's worth the money. Flip it over. I believe there's a couple other diagnostics that are up high. I can't remember. I'm just gonna have to look. Forgive me. It's been a long time since I looked at this coin. I know there's some areas down here, like there's a break between the bow right there, but I don't have like the swoosh that would be here that would make it the VAM 22B, which I really wanted, but it's not. It's very close. Wasn't there something massive over here? I can't remember. There was a clash. Not seeing it, but not seeing any counter clashing there. There's a slight little bit of a clash right there between the one or the N and the wing there, but it's pretty neat looking coin. This is the 36. What is this? The 36A VAM. So I'm very happy to have this one. This was just something I just found. Let's see. We got a 7-tail feather. These are the funnest ones ever. There's a lot of shifting going on in these devices and stuff like that. It's just fascinating. There's a little shifting on the B there. There's a little shifting on the R. You can see that they used to have a letter I there and they made a mistake and carved the R over the top. Just fascinating stuff. This is the VAM 110. Definitely have some spikage going on in the eye there, which really drew me to this coin. I thought it might have been something really expensive, but it's just your average normal VAM, which doesn't really add much premium. Plus the coin's been cleaned, so I was just taking a gamble on this baby. So maybe I could have gotten something that's worth something. So this is so much cleaner. Look at this. So we got the short arrow knock. Got a very nice olive branch there. You see how the wing kind of polished away right down in that vicinity. And we look up here. Looks like we got plenty of the R on truss. It's not broken or anything. And there's no open O and God. There's supposed to be a little bit of metal inside the S right there, which would make it the B2A reverse. So yeah, I was hoping it would be VAM 123, but it's not. So it's just a regular coin. But again, I focused on the eye. Had to take the gamble because we're at a coin show and there's a lot of stress. There's people are waiting around you. I didn't want to let it go just in case, so I could come home and analyze the coin. Now we're going to go to some slab coins that have doubling or shifting devices. What we're going to show now is a 1909 VDB double die verse FS 1101. So I have to basically put this upside down. I apologize for that. But look at the Liberty, word Liberty. You can see the doubling really nicely. I think there's going to be some more on this side. Yes, the 1 and the 9 and the 0 have doubling. It's very cool. But I can't have it oriented the right way because can't have it come out a little more. That's the problem with the only issue I've had with this. I might have to do some sort of customization of some sort with it so I can actually have oriented the correct way. I have some more here coming up. Next is going to be the 1878 7-tail feather, which I discovered at the VAM 79. Let's see how this thing lights up. Let's see here. Whoa, where's the coin right there? There we go. Look at that beautiful doubling in Liberty. Wow, is that cool? Wow, that's just so high def. Wow, look at that R. Nice shifted R. Very cool. Gosh, I love this stuff. That is just beautiful. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The colors are amazing. It really picks up the colors very well. The toning and stuff like that. The shininess of the metal. You can see the texture. I mean, it's just a wonderful piece here. But, the space. Look at that dot in the eye. Crap. I just noticed that. Couldn't see that with my jeweler's loop. So that's another good positive thing about this, but the thing is, I just don't have enough space to have the coin oriented up and down the way I like it, but I have to rotate it around. Very nice stars. I love the breaking of these stars, the shifting of the stars. There was some nice doubling on the 1 there. Very cool coin altogether. What a great piece. Now we're going to move on to an 8-tail feather Morgan dollar. So this is the first reverse, and this coin right here was basically your second reverse. They made 3 different types. So there's an R79. So this is an R78, which means it's the reverse of 78. You have the straight arrow flash fetchings, or whatever you call them, on the arrows themselves, but this is the long knock version. This is 8 tail feather, so this is your first reverse, but there is basically 13 to 14 different reverses that they made. They hand carved these things. You know, none of them are exactly the same, which I think is fascinating the most. Let's look at this one. So I discovered what VAM is this. This is VAM 19. So look at the doubling on this thing. It's just really, really cool. Love the doubling on Liberty. There's something on the R, I believe. Yes, there always normally is. That's just that's just neat, man. Really, really cool. Let's see. There's a little shifting in the R, or the U there on the top. You can see a split serif basically. They're just everywhere. Just I love the little squares that are just popping up everywhere. How they shifted these letters. I wouldn't classify it as doubling, but some people may call it doubling, and I could be wrong. But in my opinion, I think they recarved these dies, and it wouldn't be classified as doubling. It'd be like a shifting, because VAMworld will actually categorize it as a shifted P or a shifted U or a shifted R. Because, you know, I just think they just had to recarve these because they were in the right place when they first originally did these coins. Look at this. Because the doubling will go in different directions, and that isn't a characteristic you would see on a normal double die. But gosh, is that cool? Just fascinating. Yeah, this is your double die, double date. Basically, it's called a double date, but there are some shifted elements that are going in different directions. As you can see, they're going like basically south, and then these are going east, which is kind of crazy, right? So that's why I call some of these items to be shifted and some of them to be actual mechanical doubling or real doubling. You can see on the reverse you have doubling going here, but it does go in different directions. If you go to the other side of the coin, some of the doubling could be on the other side of the wreath, or there's no doubling at all. It's kind of strange. So some of these items have, or some of these devices have been shifted. As you can see, the R has been shifted. The A has been shifted, but then it kind of just is, you know, I can still see it right there. It's like it gets less and less the further you go to where that's where it's supposed to be. That's just kind of neat. And there's more shifting here. It just doesn't make any sense. If it was doubled, all this would be doubled all the way across. But it seems like some of the devices are stronger than the one next to it has nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look at that star. It's cool. But yeah, that's what I love about this microscope. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these, the link is in the descriptions below. This was purchased on Amazon, and I think it's a great tool. And it's really going to change the way I do coin collecting and doing any coin education from now until the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a like. I really appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't. And check out some of these videos. If you haven't seen them, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Have a great holiday.